Hey guys, so it is going to be a little on the echoey side because I am in Pearl's room. It is completely empty. We've already done a little bit of prep, actually a lot of prep. All the prep is done. Now I can actually tackle the makeover part, but I wanted to bring you guys along with a little bit of that and then show you guys the after. Now there are a few things. Her room's not gonna be completely finished by the end of this weekend, but I am bringing you guys along with the entire weekend because there's a few pieces that she's gonna have in her room that we just don't have yet, and we're not gonna pick up just yet until everything's done so we can see how it is all looking. But I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you guys her room from the start, and then we'll get into the changes. I also have a few deliveries coming tomorrow that aren't for Pearl's room, but for two other areas of the house, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with those as well. So, all right, let me show you guys the blank slate that is Pearl's room right now. Okay, so I am standing in her doorway from the hallway, and I've already kind of dusted the walls. I washed a few areas that were a little dirty. Mark took all of the hardware off, so it's super easy to paint, as well as the curtains and everything, and he replaced the fan. So if you guys saw, I don't remember the last time I shared Pearl's bedroom, probably in one of the fostering dog videos maybe, but her fan and light, it was just one dome light, and it was very, very dark in here. So all of the kids' bedrooms now have this white one. I think we got it at Home Depot, and it's the 3 light. We just use the light bulbs that come in it, so they've got that yellow hue, but whenever those go out, we'll get the daylight ones, or the lighter ones, more of the white hue. So, but that one definitely makes a huge difference. Again, everything's been kind of dusted down. We've got some step stools in here. The pink like wall decor, the sticker art is down. It was a little bit of a pain to get the sticker part that stuck to the wall off. If you guys can see, there's little pieces of the wall came off. Not too big of a deal. There was a big part that came off that I needed to put some spackle on, but that's okay. But yeah, here's her nice empty room. And the first thing we're going to do is paint. So I actually have 2 colors. Actually I have 3 colors. The third color is still in the garage. I need to bring it up. Some are for baseboards from fostering dogs. You know, they chew a little bit. I'm just gonna touch up the baseboards. We're not ripping these out or anything. I'm just gonna put some paint on it, and unless you're looking real close, you won't be able to tell that there's some like claw marks and teeth marks and stuff like that. So that paint is still in the garage. I'm going to be doing that. And then I let Pearl pick the color for her room, and this is what she picked. Once I open it, you guys will be able to see better, but it's this yellow color. It's actually called Vanilla Ice Cream. So it is Bare Premium Plus interior in the eggshell vanilla ice cream. So we're gonna paint that on all of her walls, and then I don't know if I'm gonna get to her bathroom this weekend, but if I don't, it'll be in another vlog. But I'm going to paint her bathroom as well, and all the bathrooms in the house are actually gonna get painted just white. This is like a cheaper dupe for the Sherwin-Williams, I think it's called Snowbound or something like that, but it's just white, and it has a little hint of gray in it. And I think we got that in satin. Yeah, we got it in satin, the Bare Ultra satin interior white. And when I say bathroom, I mean her sink area as well. So right now I kind of have a whole bunch of stuff. She's getting new hardware, all of that, but her sink area is gonna be white, and then the bathroom where her toilet and tub that she shares with Rose is going to be white as well. But like I said, I'm not sure if I'll get to that. The main focus is her room, so we can get her bed back in here, and she can come back in here, and her and Rose don't have to share anymore. Okay, this is where we are ending for the first day. So we got the first coat on, definitely going to need a second. I hope not a third, but we'll see. And there's only 2 walls that we didn't finish. This big one and then this one. But other than that, all the cutting in is done. That took a really long time. And then the first coat is on everywhere else. So hopefully we can finish the painting tomorrow and then we'll start putting things together in here. Okay, so day 2, same messy hair, no makeup, put back on the same clothes, because when you're painting, you know, you don't want to ruin a whole bunch of clothes. And then I just finished, it's a little after 8:30, not even 8:40 yet, I don't think. I'm still working on my first cup of coffee. Definitely going to need another one, but I just finished my a morning routine with all the animals, ending out in the game room with Jasmine. So every other week I dust and vacuum up here because it doesn't get awful. I mean, every day I pick up a little bit because of Jasmine, but I only vacuum and dust every other week. Today was one of those days, so I was up here for over an hour. She went back in. She loves to check everything out once it is all nice and fresh and clean. So I am going to go downstairs, make some more coffee, and then I'll meet back up with you guys in Pearl's room so we can try to get some more stuff done in there today. Update, it is 4:30. I just finished feeding the dogs dinner, and I was hoping by this time I would be coming to you guys showing you the finished paint and starting to get things into Pearl's room. We had our furniture delivery. Mark and I had to stop and go to Home Depot. We went ahead and picked up a second roller. That way we can both paint at the same time and get it done with. All the kids are hanging out with the animals. And like I said, so we can just get this done with because we want Pearl to be able to sleep in here tonight. Good thing paint dries fairly quickly. We also, speaking of paint, ran out of paint because the paint that we bought, I have a feeling this is why people love Sherwin-Williams. I like, you know, Home Depot is very, very close. It's easy to go to Home Depot or Lowe's versus finding a Sherwin-Williams, but the paint needs 3 coats because we didn't do a primer. The paint that we got said, you know, paint and primer in one. Definitely not the case. So 1 coat has been on, and then half the room has 2 coats. We ran out of paint. Went and got another gallon so we can finish the second coat all the way around and then start the 3rd coat, and then, you know, fingers crossed, we can at least get part of Pearl's bedroom back in here tonight. If not, all of it, we'll be able to finish it tomorrow, and this video will just go out a little bit later than I originally planned, but that's okay. I'm still gonna share everything with you guys, so I'm gonna leave you again. I'll show you guys what it's looking like, and then I'll be back. I'm not setting the camera up while I paint and things like that because I don't want paint getting all over you guys here. But anyway, let me give you a little update look. All right, so I am standing from her bathroom, which her bathroom is getting painted a different color. I think I already mentioned that. So I'll be working on that. I was hoping to do that this weekend also, but I'll be able to work on that during the week. Here's her room. It looks so much brighter in here. I wasn't sure about the color, but it's her room. I let her pick it, but now that we've got it up, I think it's gonna look good. With everything else that she picked, it's gonna be nice and bright and, you know, perfect for her preteen age. But this is the part that we have 2 coats on, and you can see definitely is gonna need 3 coats. And then this only has, oh, I went a little fast there, sorry. This only has 1 coat on this part. So it's definitely gonna need 3 coats. You can see there, I've already gotten 2 coats on all of the cutting in, top, corners, bottom, around the light switches. So hopefully 3 coats will be good. And like I said, then we can start moving things in. But man, this light makes such a huge difference. I wish we would have replaced it sooner. Might be going into 3 days, but we'll see. It's already dark outside. The kids are watching the Hunger Games. I don't think they've seen it before, so we'll see if they like it. But all of the paint is done. I just got done taking everything downstairs. Now we're going to do a quick vacuum, and then there's a little bit of paint on the floor. So we're going to wipe that up, but then we can start putting things back together, all the outlet covers on, blinds back on, curtains, and then start bringing in some of her furniture. All right, so Pearl's room is coming along. We've got, you know, toys in here, her rug down. Lily, the dog that we're fostering, is spending the night in here. She was in with Rose and Pearl, but last night Pearl slept in here, so it's coming along. It's a little messy. Right now Mark is working on getting her chair hung up, so I'll show you guys. Her room's not gonna be finished for a few more weeks because there's a few more things that I want to order. I just didn't want to get it all in until I knew the furniture placement, so we are still working on that, but I'll show you guys how, you know, it ends this weekend. But while Mark is doing the chair, when he doesn't need my help, I am going to be in here in Rose's room. I'm going to vacuum and, you know, set up her furniture a little bit, and then her room will get a makeover in a little while. It'll be probably a couple months or so, we'll see, but her room will be, you know, on the list, but this is how it's looking now. So I'll be back. I'm just gonna get to work. No setting up the camera or anything, but I'll show you guys what their rooms are looking like at the end of this very busy weekend. Okay, part one of Pearl's room transformation is done. She's already making herself at home in her little chair. You like that chair?
Yeah, it's really comfortable.
Yeah? We should get you like a throw blanket also to leave on there, like a blanket for when you're cold and you can wrap up in a blanket. So there's her chair. We've got her rug. Again, Lily does sleep in here at night. Pearl likes Lily to be in here. So we've got a dog bed with a little blanket and some puppy pads just in case there's accidents at night. Oliver's making himself at home too by trying to get the stuffed animals. So it'll be a little bit of a learning curve for the dogs. Part two is a few more things, mainly with the walls. So we're gonna be hanging some stuff up. But again, I was waiting until we got the furniture replaced to order specific things. So here's her bed. Now, when she does have sleepovers, they've been all going into Rose's room, but Pearl wanted an extra bed in here, still keeping her bunk bed though. So I found this couch or chair, but it has a twin size. Well, it's not a full twin, it's a little smaller, but you know, the description said full or twin size. So this pulls out, I already showed you guys that, into a bed. Pearl slept in it last night. She said it was okay. not as comfy as this mattress, but again, it's just for sleepovers. So I love that, and I actually love the size of this. I got as big as I could to fit under here, and that way, you know, the age they are now, 3 of them could fit on there comfortably. So she's got that, and then she does like to play with the 18-inch doll stuff. So she's got a lot of that in here, and it's just kind of over here for now. She's got some stuff in that bin down there, and then some of the bigger items, and then she has 4 dolls right now, so she's just got those everywhere. But yeah, that is a part 1 of her room makeover. When it's completely finished, I'll do a full tour once we get everything organized and her bathroom's done, because I still have that. So it may be, you know, part 2 and then part 3, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for now. Definitely a huge difference. The main thing, her room was so dark, so having the new light and the paint color really brightens it up. Okay, so Bryce's room looks a little different from the last time I shared it with you guys in a makeover video, but I'm pausing. We just finished lunch, pausing on Rose's room because Bryce has a new bed frame. These metal ones are great. Probably not the best for kids though, like younger kids, because the kids just like toss themselves on the bed. We've got puppies that jump everywhere, so these metal ones are not holding up. When I ordered the little chair bed for Pearl's room, I found a full-size one that was on sale at Living Spaces, so I went ahead and ordered that as well, and it's coming in here in Bryce's room. I think it's gonna look good. It's got that wood look, so I'm just showing you guys the before, and then I'll show you guys what the bed looks like when it's all made. Okay, Rose's room is put back together. Her desk, I don't know what she did. She hasn't fessed up 100% just yet, but she broke it. So yeah, that's not in here. I had already cleaned out all the art stuff from the kids' desks anyway, because they're not ready to keep art supplies upstairs in their room. Too many messes have been made, but her room is at least back together. You can see there's something, I need to wash the walls. That's like pencil mark or something. Like I said, no more arts and crafts upstairs for a while, but her bed's back here, her nightstands, her lamps, and then she's got her little cube organizer with the toys that she's decided to keep. All the doll stuff is in Pearl's room. Pearl said she plays with it more, although Rose did want to keep the little hairdresser chair in here, and then her TV, and if her desk wasn't broken, it would go right here, but it was empty anyway because I took all the art supplies out. So Rose's room is going to be a nice, pretty blank canvas whenever we get to it, but this is like way down on the list right now. But at least it's back to being just her room. She's got her bed, she's got her TV, her toys, and she is good to go. Okay, one bed down. If you hear something, Bryce's TV is on. He's got a game loaded up. So this bed is in. We did have some wall art that was too low once the headboard got up there, so we're gonna raise that another day. But I did go ahead and just dust and clean up real quick, and by clean up I just dumped his stuff into bins because that's all he does when he cleans up. So everything's nice and fresh and clean, but hopefully it seems like this bed will hold up a lot better than that metal one. Again, this one's from Living Spaces, the same place as Pearl's new little chair bed, but I love the headboard. I think that's really cool. Goes with his room well. So there you go. There's Bryce's little room upgrade. All right, so we've already started, but it is 8 o'clock, and this is the last thing on our to-do list for this weekend. So we just got right to it after dinner, and I completely forgot. But we did get a new bed frame. I love this bed frame. However, it was not puppy proof. So we are going to be getting rid of this one. We already got a new one. It's coming in. It's all metal, which I had my eye on that also, this metal bed frame, for a while, because this room is getting a little bit of a makeover. I mean, who knows when, but our room always is last. But here's one of the puppy things. He's got all the way down to the wood. He would chew on this like if I was in the bathroom or overnight sometimes, or we just didn't catch it, you know. So that side, and that's not it. I had blankets covering this for the longest time, and he's not really like chewing like that anymore, but it's too late. The damage has been done. This one's worse because this is my side of the bed, and that's where he was the most often, but look at that. This poor bed frame. Somebody could probably recover that, but not me. I'm not good like that, and I already found a style that I want for our bedroom. So this beautiful bed frame is going, and hopefully the one that I picked out that's here is just as beautiful, and it's metal, so it's gonna be a lot more puppy proof, especially with having Lily in the house as well. So here's your little before, and then I'll show you guys the after. All right, last thing on our agenda for this weekend, we got it done. And yes, it is very low. Our box springs haven't come in yet, but with the kitchen renovation starting, I wanted this metal bed in here and the other bed out. So because the dogs are going to be spending a lot of time in this bedroom, and I didn't want them messing with that bed and having to continue fighting with this one, pulling off the blankets that were covering where he was chewing. So we went ahead and put this together. It's so low, and I thought our old bed was low. This one's super low, but that's okay. We're only sleeping on it for maybe a week. I'm really not sure when the box springs are gonna be in. I need to check, but yeah, I love the bed frame though. That's the main thing. It looks so good. I cannot wait to, you know, do little changes. This room will just happen gradually, but this is nice. I've had my eye on a metal bed for a while. I loved the other bed frame. I loved it so much. But the second I realized that the cream wasn't going to work with what I had in mind, I found the metal bed frame, and it just so happens that he ruined that one anyway. So as soon as I get in bed, he's gonna jump up in bed and Buford will get his bed back. But this was the last thing. Definitely had a busy weekend, and I definitely look it like we've had a busy weekend. So I'm going to jump in the shower, get ready for bed. It is already 10 o'clock, and I try to get in bed between 10 and 10:30 because I wake up at 5, and I want to have plenty of sleep to keep me going. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out this weekend while we got some things checked off our list. I kind of just mainly a bunch of before and afters because we were just working, trying to get some things done, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. We have a lot on our agenda for like the rest of this year, and I'm just going to bring you along as much as possible and share when I can. So hit that subscribe button if you are new. Give this video a big thumbs up if you are excited for Pearl to finally be back in her room. Rose and Pearl have actually both been sleeping in Pearl's room the past 2 nights because they're just so used to sleeping together now. So we'll see if Rose goes back into her room. Who knows? But for now, they're both sleeping in Pearl's room. It's nice and fresh and new, so they are enjoying it. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you are having a great day, whatever day you are watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.